Lakers and Raptors clash in high-stakes NBA Showdown. Key stars return from injury as both teams look to gain momentum in a tightly contested matchup at Crypto.com Arena, with playoff implications and ongoing injury concerns shaping the battle. The Los Angeles Lakers return to the Crypto.com Arena on Sunday, January 18, 2026, to host the Toronto Raptors in a highly anticipated interconference NBA Showdown. With both teams battling through a rash of injuries and looking to solidify their playoff positioning, the matchup promised drama, grit, and perhaps a few surprises for fans tuning in from around the globe. Entering the contest, the Lakers held a 24-16 record, good for sixth place in the Western Conference. Their recent form, however, was anything but steady. Just the night before, Los Angeles had fallen to the Portland Trail Blazers, 132-116, a defeat that exposed their vulnerabilities in rim protection and rebounding. LeBron James, ever the leader, did his part with 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists, but the team's lack of depth was glaring. Marcus Smart chipped in a team-high 25 points, but the absence of key contributors left the Lakers searching for answers. The Raptors, meanwhile, arrived in Los Angeles sitting fourth in the Eastern Conference with a 25-18 record. They too were coming off a tough loss, an overtime thriller against the Los Angeles Clippers, 121-117. Scottie Barnes led Toronto in that matchup with 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, while Brandon Ingram contributed 19 points and 6 rebounds. The Raptors' ability to push elite teams to the brink, even when short-handed, has been a hallmark of their season. Injuries loomed large over both squads. For the Lakers, the big news before tip-off was the return of both LeBron James, left foot joint arthritis and right sciatica, and Luka Doncic, left groin soreness, who had been upgraded from questionable to available. This dynamic duo, when healthy, transforms Los Angeles into a true contender. Having James and Doncic back together as a duo is significant, along with welcoming back their center depth in DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes, noted one Lakers insider. Head coach J.J. Redick, aware of the brutal schedule, 5 games in 7 days, planned to carefully manage his stars' minutes, prioritizing long-term health over short-term gains. Still, the Lakers were not at full strength. Austin Reeves, left calf strain, and rookie Adal Thiero, right MCL sprain, remained sidelined with longer-term injuries. The return of DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes was a welcome boost, especially after the team's struggles on the boards against Portland. Ayton, averaging 13.9 points and 8.7 rebounds on a blistering 68% shooting from the field, provides the kind of interior presence that can tilt close games. Rui Hachimura, shooting a scorching 43.3% from three-point range and averaging 12.2 points per game, also loomed as a potential X-factor, stretching defenses and punishing overhelp on LeBron's drives. The Raptors' injury report was even more daunting. R.J. Barrett, left ankle sprain, Jakob Poeltl, lower back strain, and Jakob Walter, right hip pointer, were all ruled out, while Emmanuel Quickley, back spasms, and Jamison Battle, left ankle sprain, were listed as questionable. Barrett's absence marked his 5th consecutive missed game, leaving a significant scoring void. In his place, Jamal Shead, Grady Dick, and Ochai Agbaji were expected to see increased roles. The lack of Poeltl, Toronto's defensive anchor, meant the Raptors would have to get creative to contain the Lakers' interior attack. Despite the injuries, the Raptors' defense has been a steady force. Allowing just 112.3 points per game, they ranked among the league's best in defensive rating. Their ability to take care of the ball, averaging only 13.1 turnovers per game compared to the Lakers' 14.3, was another subtle but significant advantage. As one analyst put it, against a team that wants to run, not handing away live ball turnovers is basically free defense. Scottie Barnes and Brandon Ingram were tasked with carrying the offensive load for Toronto. Barnes, who nearly posted a triple-double in their previous meeting with the Lakers, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, has become a true stat sheet stuffer. Ingram, steady as ever, entered the game averaging 21.8 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 4.1 assists per contest. If Emmanuel quickly could suit up, his 16.5 points and 6.1 assists per game would be a massive boost for Toronto's late-game execution. Fans tuning in on Spectrum Sportsnet, TSN, or streaming platforms like DirecTV were treated to a chess match of contrasting styles. The Lakers, averaging 116.5 points per game, thrive on pace, attacking the rim, and creating second-chance opportunities through rebounding, 44.6 rebounds per game and 26.9 assists per game. The Raptors, by contrast, look to drag the game into the mud, leveraging their defense and superior ball security to keep things close and capitalize on late-game opportunities. Betting odds reflected just how tight this contest was expected to be. Toronto entered as a narrow favorite, minus 1.5, with the over/under set at 222.5 points. The game was also a critical measuring stick for both teams' mid-season progress, with playoff implications on the line and an 8-game road trip looming for the Lakers. LeBron James, ever the statesman, acknowledged the challenges facing his squad. Every team deals with injuries, and how they maneuver them can be completely different. To begin this year, the Lakers exceeded expectations, and now they have come back down to earth. In what feels like a revolving door of injuries to key players, Le has struggled to keep their heads above water. However, no one will feel sorry for them, and James knows that they have to right the ship until they're whole again. As tip-off approached, all eyes were on the availability of key players. With Doncic and James both cleared to play, the Lakers hope to recapture their early season form and build momentum before hitting the road. The Raptors, undermanned but resilient, look to even the season series after dropping their first meeting to Los Angeles, 123-120, back in December. Would the Lakers' star power and improved health be enough to overpower Toronto's defense and opportunistic offense? Or would the Raptors' grit and discipline play spring an upset in the City of Angels? With the action ongoing and both teams battling for every possession, fans were left on the edge of their seats, awaiting the next twist in this compelling NBA drama. For now, the stage is set for a fierce battle at Crypto.com Arena, with both teams hungry for a statement win as the season's second half heats up.